While every other crypto company and crypto coin is going to S, imploding on itself, will Ripple swoop in and save the day? Listen to this from Johnny Deaton. Anyone who doesn't think Ripple and XRP are going to be around 10 years from now hasn't been paying attention. Right? Exactly. The fact that XRP has remained a top 10 digital asset for nearly a decade, wow, despite hatred by many leaders in the space and the regulatory attack, really says it all. Exactly, guys. How don't people seem to see it, right? We will be on the right side of history, as Brad Garlinghouse stated at one time. Look at this, crypto giants Ripple eyes deals for FTX assets, guys. Here we go. So we see the proof in the pudding that a lot of people thought XRP Ripple is a quote-unquote scam project and whatnot, right? But think about it for just a moment. Wasn't it, or isn't it ironic that every other coin has been going down or collapsing on itself while XRP is still here, guys? While the SEC is attacking as well. Everyone else in this industry, guys, it's absolutely just crazy, isn't it? Today we have a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking about when will the collapse take place in just a little bit. But before we do, let's talk about what's happening here. The boss of US crypto giants Ripple is eyeing parts of FTX, the exchange that spectacularly collapsed this month amid allegations of fraud and mismanagement. Brad Garlinghouse, who runs the crypto cross-border payments firm, said he would pick over the carcass of FTX and will be interested in buying the parts that served business customers as well as its stakes in other companies. There are about 100 affiliated or companies affiliated with FTX. Wait, what? Again, guys, it's all interconnected, right? This industry, the space. Garlinghouse said FTX disgraced founder and former chief executive Sam Bankman-Fried called him on the Wednesday before it went bust as he sought to round up investors to rescue his business. Wait a minute, that's crazy. What? Whoa, Sam Bankman-Fried was on the call, guys. Interesting. He described his mood as chipper despite the dire situation. This is very fascinating, guys. While everything else is going to S, we still see Ripple and XRP stand the test of time. This is how we know it has truly been chosen a long time ago, guys. I'm not making these things up. No, I'm not. Let's go to this tweet though. From Bobby A. The stage is currently being set. Exchanges and tokens collapsing. Trust in 99% of cryptocurrencies lost. Right, exactly. That's the thing, guys. I'm so excited for regulations. You can't. A lot of people hate regulations, but I love it. Right. Bring on regulations, because XRP will 1000% get clarity and is off to the races at that point in time. XRP will decouple and go up and never stop. We're going to be talking about it in just a little bit. Now, what do you think will happen when XRP is the only cryptocurrency with legal clarity? Where will investors choose to invest? XRP is a sleeping giant hidden in plain sight. Exactly. How come people don't understand this, guys? It's so simple, right? Now, let's talk about what's going to be taking place, or when will the collapse happen, right? That's the real question I've been trying to figure out, or the answer to. Let's talk about it. Now, I was going to make a special video on my second channel talking about the macroeconomic situation at hand, but I was very lazy for the past 1 to 2 months. But very soon, guys, I will be making so keep a close eye, a close watch on that channel, because it's going to be very special and very unique, guys. And basically the timeline at hand. So what do we see right here? I believe the collapse takes place 24 and 25, around this time frame, around right here, guys, right? XRP, I believe, should go up and never stop, right? Basically, we're just going to go up. Now, for the short term, I don't know, guys. We could obviously dump lower, right? We could obviously dump lower and then go up from there and never stop. So what do I see right here? What's the game plan, right? Obviously, we could dump lower. I'm not talking about the short term. I'm talking about the long term. The long term, I believe we're going to go up and never stop, guys. That's what I believe. And it seems very similar to what? Go up and never stop. Mr. Poole posted this exact picture, right? So let's talk about it. In the short term, possibly we could dump lower. You know what's fascinating about this? We're going to be talking about it in just a little bit. Listen to this. All these Feds people are talking about, I expect 75 to 1 percentage point more of tightening to be sufficient to control inflation. 75 more basis points, guys, increase, right? at the December meeting. So December comes along, maybe we're going to pump here till December 14th and then dump again, right? And then we're off to the races at that point in time, because if they keep raising these interest rates, they're just going to collapse. I mean, let them. At that point in time, I don't care, guys. Either or, we're going to get rich and wealthy. So it's pretty simple. Now, listen to this right here, though. So the game plan just basically is,
and that's late 24, early 25, is when we will get the blow off with long-term 10-year US Treasuries. By mid-24, probably rising to 11% plus. So we will have internal problems in the market. At the same time, the war, whether in Europe, Asia, or the Middle East, intensifying. So that will lead us into, frankly, a depression, which will be similar to what was experienced in 29-32.
there we go, a global depression by 2025. So guys, this is absolutely crazy. This video was published a month ago, but I just got recommended this video like today. That's why I'm talking about this, right? What did we talk about before? And listen to this. If you go further,
will start operating their new currency, which is linked to 20 odd commodities, but those commodities are not priced in dollars. They are valued in grams of gold.
gold is coming back. To the future we go. Here we go. Does it not seem like what we talked about before, right? When I talk about the collapse happening in 2025, people get panicky. Why? Because they think that XRP will not go up till then. But that's my belief is XRP goes up before we see the collapse. When we see the collapse, right? When we see the collapse take place, when is it? Around this time frame, in my humble opinion, XRP is going to dump because everyone's scared, right? There's a lot of fear in the streets and everything, guys. And it's going to be people will be in panic mode. Imagine 2020, the crisis took place, but imagine 10 times or 100 times, wait, actually a lot worse than that, right? 100 times worse than that. It's going to dump, and then when they bring in the new system, we're going to just flip that switch, right? Very fast and very hard, guys. Probably a price set. Now, I will be talking more about this on my second channel, like I stated before, because there's a lot to talk about. But again, this is what we talked about before, guys, that we're going to bottom out, right? Obviously, and you know what's fascinating? Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. If you go down here to the Dow Jones, look at this. Dow Jones has been pumping. Why? It's probably because we're going to see a price protection here soon. So maybe to December, we're going to dump a little bit, right? And then pump out of here again, which will protect the low right there, guys. You can't make this stuff up. I'm actually mind blown, guys. But so that would mean XRP right here has to pump, right? So we don't breach these lows. We need to pump, guys. If we don't, and the stock market dumps, XRP will make a new low. Bitcoin already did because of the black swan. This is so simple, guys. I am no prophet, neither do I wish to be one, right? I only love God. As we see right here, guys, it's very simple. And when we're talking about the reset taking place, get ready. You can't make this stuff up, right? We talked about how there's going to be a black swan. Look at this, guys. All this gold will be coming back. Again, the Riddlers foretold when? 2024, 2025. He literally stated it here, guys. 2024, ready, gold is coming back, which correlates with everything else, right? The sun cycle theory, and then obviously the sun cycle, as you guys can see, the peaks and drops, and obviously ISO as well. Stop it, right? It all correlates. You guys will probably go ahead and check this out. France, quote, we need a single world order. Guys, stop telling me I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. I'm telling you it's a conspiracy against you, and it's not a theory. You need to wake up. So this correlates obviously with what we just talked about, right? How there's a new system inbound. Listen to this.
Are you on the US and the Chinese side? Because now, progressively, a lot of people would like to see there are two orders in this world. This is a huge mistake, even for both the US and China. We need a single global order.
It's pretty simple, guys. These people tell us before it takes place. I mean, how don't people still see? I guess they just don't want to wake up and take advantage of this opportunity we see before our faces. Now, when all hell breaks loose, guys, when they bring in that problem, all hell will break loose. Guess what happens after, right? The problem right there, the reaction equals the world is in panic, and the solution is the governments intervene. New financial system now born from the ashes of the old system. Stop it, guys. Everything's now more centralized than before. Level playing field / UBI comes into the play. So it's a crazy next few years, to say the least, next couple of years, right? I'll very highly prepare, guys, at the end of the day, because this new system is definitely inbound, right? Do not forget, guys, at the heart of that new system, everything will flow through XRP, right? XRP will be placed in that major role, that critical role. So it's pretty simple, guys, not financial advice in my humble opinion. But anyways, that's all for you guys. If you guys, please, guys, amazing, and yes, see ya.